highly anticipated freestyle wrestling showcase ended in chaos Saturday night when Arman Tsarukyan ignited a massive post-match brawl after punching Georgio Poullas at Real American Freestyle 6. The incident unfolded at Mullet Arena, where fans gathered for the latest installment of the Real American Freestyle promotion, an event designed to blend elite wrestling talent with recognizable names from mixed martial arts. Please subscribe, like, and share for more updates. Thanks. Tsarukyan, a top-ranked lightweight contender in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, entered the match as a clear favorite given his elite grappling credentials and extensive high-level MMA experience. Poullas, a former collegiate wrestler who has built a following through competitive challenge matches and social media content, was viewed as the underdog but a willing and confident opponent. From the opening whistle, the bout was intense. Both athletes engaged in aggressive hand fighting, collar ties, and heavy pressure exchanges near the edge of the mat. Referees were forced to pause the action multiple times to reset position and calm tensions as the physicality escalated beyond typical freestyle pacing. While no illegal strikes were thrown during regulation, the edge in their movements and body language suggested rising frustration on both sides. Tsarukyan ultimately secured a decision victory after edging out key scrambles and maintaining top control during decisive moments of the match. As the final whistle blew and the referee stepped between them, what should have been a routine post-match handshake instead turned into a flashpoint. Video footage shows Tsarukyan advancing toward Poullas almost immediately after the result was announced. Within seconds, he lunged forward, tackled him to the mat, and delivered punches, actions that are prohibited under wrestling rules. The sudden escalation stunned those in attendance and triggered an immediate reaction from both camps. Coaches, teammates, and event personnel rushed onto the mat in an attempt to separate the fighters. Instead, the confrontation spiraled into a large-scale melee, with multiple individuals shoving, grappling, and shouting in the center of the arena. Security personnel struggled briefly to regain control as the scuffle expanded beyond the initial pair. Fans in the lower section stood in shock as the mat filled with bodies attempting to intervene. Order was eventually restored after several tense minutes. No serious injuries were officially reported, though several participants were escorted backstage under security supervision. The event broadcast cut away from the chaos as organizers worked to clear the competition area. The brawl immediately dominated social media discussion across the combat sports world. Analysts and fighters weighed in, with many criticizing the breakdown in professionalism. Tsarukyan, widely respected for his technical wrestling ability inside the UFC octagon, has built his career on discipline and tactical precision. His performance against elite opponents in the lightweight division has positioned him near title contention, making the outburst particularly controversial given his standing in the sport. For Poullas, the match represented one of the highest-profile opportunities of his career. Though he lost on the scorecards, many observers noted that he remained competitive and composed throughout regulation. The abrupt attack after the final whistle shifted focus away from the athletic contest and onto questions of sportsmanship and event oversight. Real American Freestyle has marketed itself as a platform merging traditional wrestling with crossover appeal from MMA and Olympic-caliber athletes. The promotion's goal is to elevate freestyle wrestling through entertainment-driven matchups while maintaining competitive integrity. Saturday's melee, however, has raised concerns about maintaining rule discipline when athletes accustomed to striking and cage fighting compete under pure wrestling regulations. As of Sunday, neither Tsarukyan nor Poullas had issued an official statement addressing the altercation. Event organizers also had not confirmed whether disciplinary action would follow. It remains unclear whether any athletic regulatory body will review the footage or if internal sanctions could impact future appearances. The incident now stands as one of the most chaotic moments in the young history of Real American Freestyle. While the event featured other notable names in competitive matches, the closing images of a full-scale brawl inside Mullet Arena have overshadowed the athletic achievements of the night. For Tsarukyan, a fighter on the cusp of championship opportunities in the UFC, the fallout from this moment may extend beyond a single exhibition match and into broader discussions about conduct, professionalism, and the responsibilities of elite athletes competing across combat sports platforms.